All right, this is Facebook Live, fourth time trying. I'm hoping Facebook lets this work this time. They've shut us down 3 times, haven't they? Just here Sunday evening to do a quick check-in. If anybody's here, if you can comment hi so I know this is working, or give me a thumbs up. Anything to show you're here. Oh, I see a couple of thumbs up. So I must have a couple of people here. Hi, Julia. Thanks for commenting. How you guys doing? Is it cold where you are? It's kind of cold here. I'm getting ready for hopefully start Christmas decorating soon. Although Andy never likes that. He's like a Scrooge. Anybody here have their tree up yet? I just ordered a new one. We moved and my ceilings are a lot lower now. So we had I think it was an 11-foot tree the last few years. It was beautiful. So I had to order a new tree that's a little shorter. Hi, Diane. Just wanted to do a quick live tonight. I had a lot of questions this week about not just CBD oil, but CBD oil for pets. I know a couple of the news stations or morning shows this past week had on CBD oil for pets, and there was some amazing stories on, and it just created a huge buzz about dogs and cats taking CBD oil and what kinds of things that they can use it for. And I have Buddy here. As you guys probably know Buddy by now. He's always here for the CBD lives because he knows I get out all the treats and the CBD oil. Don't ya? He loves CBD oil. When he sees me pick up the bottle, he goes crazy, or he sees me pick up the bag of CBD treats and he just goes nuts because he loves them, loves the taste. Don't you? So Buddy he's 2 years old and he's just a tiny little dog. He's 5 pounds and he's a Maltese. And he actually has been having some knee issues where his knee socket goes at the joint that it's in. And he actually started walking on 3 legs. I thought he broke his leg or something like that when it first happened. Sometimes he would just be walking along and all of a sudden he'd kind of cry out because he was in pain. So I took him to the vet, and I thought, maybe somehow hurt it. I didn't know how. He's so tiny, right? That I thought he could hurt it easy. But when I took him to the vet and figured out what it was, it's his knee socket comes out of place. So it stretches the ligament, and it causes him a lot of pain. And the only way to fix it, if it has to be fixed, is through surgery. And I don't want to have to do surgery on him or get surgery done on him if I don't have to. So they actually give him some pain medicine at the vet, and it didn't really work. So he was still running around just on 3 legs and holding that 4th leg up, just wouldn't use it at all. And anytime he try and jump up, he's constantly jumping up because he's so tiny. He can't get on the furniture himself. He can't really get anywhere. So he's constantly, asking to be picked up and stuff. And so all of that was a strain on his knee, because it's one of the ones, or both of them, but one of them's really bad, and it's in his back legs. So when I started giving him the CBD oil, it made a huge difference. It actually took his pain away, and he wasn't holding that leg up anymore when he walked. He actually started running up and down the stairs and running around the house on all 4s. So he's been doing really good since he started taking it. So when he first started taking it, I was giving him the 500 because at the start, when I first joined HempWorx, and it's fairly new product line, we didn't have the pet CBD, so I was giving him the 500, which is what I take as well. It's the Peppermint. And now the company actually came out with one specifically for pets. It's a bacon flavored, and it's 250 milligram. So it's really good if you have a tiny dog like Buddy. You can still use the other one. Like I tell people, if you have a big dog like a German Shepherd or a dog that's maybe over 60 pounds, 80 pounds, 100 pounds, you could still use the 500, and then you wouldn't have to give them so much because, these are based on the strength. They're the same size bottle, but it's based on the strength. So, a big dog because of their weight would have to take more. It doesn't go like that in humans. It's not based on our weight, but for dogs, that's how we, you know, say how much the suggested use would be. And then we also have, the company also come out with, with pet treats, and the pet treats have CBD oil in them as well. And he goes crazy over these, don't you? Do you like these? Huh? He almost fell. Do you like these? You would fall off the chair for one of these, wouldn't you? Hang on. And Andy taught him a bad habit of reaching into the bag himself to get his treat. So now when I open it, he's like face right in there, trying to get a treat. And I'm just going to give him a piece because he's so tiny, he doesn't need a whole treat. There you go. I know I can't really see him, but he just ate that just like that. And it was just a piece of a treat. And so the dog oil is bacon flavored. The treats are beef flavored, and they're just for dogs, not for cats, but dogs or cats can take the oil. So he really likes the taste of this as well. Do you want to try that? Yeah. Do you like that? So he loves the oil too. And so you can give your dogs both, or you can give your dogs, you know, one or the other. If you're taking the 500 yourself, you can just give that to your dog as well. I mean, I let him lick the dropper in this one because it's just his. But when I used to use the other one, I would just drop them into his mouth. So it's really easy to give to your dogs. Or you can let them lick yours as well. So somebody mentioned shipping from Canada. We are shipping from Canada now, which is great. We have been for quite a while. We're also shipping to other countries globally. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask them. I'm just doing this really... Karen says her cat ate a tiny piece of cookie today. Okay. If anybody else has any questions, doesn't have to be about the dogs, you can go ahead and ask, and I will check for questions here. But yeah, I've had so many people say that they've seen the morning shows this week and saw the CBD oil on there, and they were so excited to find out some of the things that people are giving their dogs and cats CBD oil for. I'm just going to give you a little list here of some of the ones they mentioned. I can find it. So some of the things they mentioned that were really good for giving their dogs and cats CBD was allergies, which I've heard that a lot of dogs have allergies, and after giving them CBD, people have found that the allergies, that they don't have them anymore. And actually that's the same in humans too, because I have allergies. They're like seasonal allergies, and it was so funny because when I started taking my CBD oil, after a couple of days I didn't have to take my allergy pills anymore, and at first I didn't make the connection, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, wow, I think the CBD oil actually got rid of my seasonal allergies, because I didn't have to take an allergy pill again after I started the CBD. So that was really interesting, and I've heard other people say that since. So that was pretty cool, because I've had allergies my whole life and have to take a pill every day for it until I started the CBD oil. So I got off track again. So some of the other things they talked about was anxiety. A lot of dogs and cats have anxiety, and people have been using the CBD oil for it as well, and it's worked really well. Arthritis is a big one. A lot of dogs are living longer, and a lot of cats as well. And I find that, you know, the longer our fur babies live, you know, they live longer, but they oftentimes have health complications, and arthritis is a big one. A lot of people and a lot of dogs, cats, have a lot of inflammation in their bodies, and inflammation is the root cause of almost every health issue there is, including arthritis. So I have a lot of people that give CBD oil to their dogs, and it's really helped with arthritis. I have people like friend of mine said she was using a ramp for her dog to get into the vehicle to take him to the groomer. And after using the CBD oil for a few days, they leapt right into the vehicle, didn't even need the ramp, and come home running up and down the stairs. Like it's crazy the difference people have found in their pets after giving them the CBD oil. So chronic pain is a big one with people and pets as well. Like I mentioned with Buddy, I mean, he had daily pain where he was not using one of his legs. And then after taking the CBD oil, he's running around on all fours again, no problem, up and down the stairs. Another one is like deteriorating quality of life. So, you know, as our pets live longer and stuff. And there's, you know, medicine has advanced, so, and food for them has advanced and stuff. So you find they're living longer and stuff, but we want to give them a good quality of life when they do live longer. So the CBD oil helps with that as well. Digestive issues is another one. You know, there's quite a few joint issues. There's quite a few reasons, and I've actually posted them. I'm looking at this right on my timeline. So if you scroll down after watching this video, you can see the list. Seizures is another one that both people and pets suffer from seizures. And people have tried the CBD oil to notice a difference in that. Like I've had people say that like their kids had seizures, like daily seizures. And then they introduced CBD oil and they didn't have them anymore. Like I can't even imagine how much impact that would have on somebody's life. So when I hear these stories, it's pretty incredible. We don't make any medical claims, but you know, I'm just trying to share these stories, and I post quite a few of them on my timeline as well, so you guys can read them. So Connie's asking, how do you take it and how much does it cost? So we have 2 strengths, well, 3 strengths including the pet, but we have the 500 for people, which is $69, and we also have a 750. The 750 is the same size bottle. A lot of people ask that. It's the same size bottle, but it's a stronger, has more, you know, CBD milligrams in it. And so it's $89. It's an extra $20 for the 750. But a lot of people do well on the 500, and it's $69. Then we have our pet oil, which is $39. And you don't want to take this if you're a person. It tastes really great. He's like shaking again because I picked this up. You want more? Yeah. It tastes really good to dogs, and that's, you know, it has a really, it's all natural bacon flavor, but it doesn't smell that good. I haven't tried it myself, but, you know, I wouldn't buy this for a person. I would buy it specifically for your pet, cat or dog. And then how do you take it? I mean, you just place it under your tongue. I just put it in Buddy's mouth, and if I was going to take the 500, and I'm actually, the bottle's almost empty, or I'd take it and show you, but you place the drops under your tongue, you know, like that's empty, but you just place them under your tongue and they absorb right into your bloodstream. So, you know, a lot of people ask me, what's the difference between our products and other products, other CBD companies? And that's one of the biggest things, is placing the drops under your tongue. It means the drops are going to go directly into your bloodstream and start working. People that sell capsules and pills filled with CBD, you have to swallow those. And then, you know, they have to go through your whole body and be digested, and your stomach acid, you know. And by the time it gets through all of that and actually gets into your bloodstream, there's not a lot of CBD oil left. And, you know, you want to take something pure that you place underneath your tongue. A lot of people are scared it doesn't taste good. It does. I mean, the peppermint is what I recommend, and my kids take it. They like the taste of it. I haven't heard one complaint. So that's how you take it. It's really simple. You take it twice a day. Start with 5 drops twice a day, and you can increase after the first week. It's better to start slowly, like anything, and just, you know, let your body get used to it slowly. That way you can find the right amount for you. If you guys have any other questions, you can go ahead and ask. If not, I will wrap this up shortly. But another thing I wanted to point out was a lot of people ask about shipping. We ship to all 50 states. We ship to Canada. We ship to Australia. There's a number of other countries that we ship to. So that's not an issue. It's pretty fast shipping. We have, you know, really good quality. Our product is made from the whole plant, which is very important. When you purchase CBD oil, you want to make sure it's full spectrum. If it says it's water soluble, That's a bad, bad thing. A lot of people think water-soluble CBD is like the latest. People are destroying stuff around here. People think water-soluble CBD is like the latest craze and it's the greatest thing. It's not. The way they make it, they use harsh chemicals and detergents, and it's just not good. You don't want something that says it's water-soluble, because the process they put that CBD oil through to get it, you know, to the final product, it's disgusting. It's not something you'd want to put in your body at all. Something that's an isolate is the other thing you don't want to be doing. An isolate is just part of the plant. You're not going to see the benefits. You know, you might find something online or at a store that's, oh, this is cheaper than what Barb's promoting. Well, that's great that you found something cheaper, but it doesn't mean it works. It doesn't mean you're going to see the results that my family's seeing, that my dog is seeing, and that other people that I'm posting about in the testimonies are seeing. So if you want the results, you have to get something that's full spectrum. You don't want an isolate. You don't want water soluble. Those are bad, bad products. They're cheap CBD. They're not, you know, something that's going to see these results. The other thing you want to make sure when you're looking for CBD is that it's sourced in the U.S. Don't buy products that are sourced overseas. If they're not telling you where their product is sourced, it's probably from overseas. Why would you buy a product from overseas when it's grown in the U.S., grown in Kentucky on our farm there? It's a wonderful product. It's organic, non-GMO. I mean, those are the kinds of things you want to be looking for. The other thing you want to look for when you're purchasing CBD is make sure you see the third-party testing being done. We have all the third-party testing on our site. If you go to my website and you go to documentation, you can see all the third-party testing there. You can see exactly what's in the product. You can see what the ingredients are. You can see the percentages there. You can see everything. So just make sure. You see my posts. You know, a lot of people say, oh, well, what's the price of it? You know, maybe I can find something cheaper. Just keep in mind, when you find something cheaper, you're not going to see the same results. It's not going to be the same product. All CBD is not created equal. A lot of it is sourced from overseas. It's part of the plant. It's not the whole plant. It's not the same thing at all. And a lot of people, you know, they'll ask me about different companies. If you don't see the ingredients and you don't see the lab testing and you don't see where it's sourced, it's very hard to compare it to ours. All of that stuff, you know, we lay out on our website for you guys to see. You want to know you're getting the product that I say you are. And when I post those testimonies, you know, there's only one reason there's so many amazing testimonies from our product, and it's because it's the real deal. It's quality product. I don't see any questions. What's it for? Lori's asking. Tons of stuff, Lori. I will post a link for you to check it out, but like inflammation, arthritis, tons of stuff. My kids use it for ADHD. My dog uses it for pain. My husband's been using it for type 2 diabetes and pain. I mean, people use it for a whole list of things, and not to make any medical claims, but, you know, I'm sharing the stories that people have shared with me because it's helping so many people. Like, it's just amazing. Anxiety is a big one people are finding relief from. Yeah, I'll give you a link, Lori, and you can check out. There's tons of testimonies I have. I have a website with lots of testimonies and lots of people's stories. People keep sharing their stories with me, which is great. People find that it's helping them, and of course they wanna tell everybody about it. People have been on so many medications, and you know, even our pets and our dogs, cats, you know, horses. I've seen horses being given this because it's helping them. I mean, every single day there's something new out there that I'm hearing about that CBD is helping with, and it's truly amazing because it's all natural. It's not something that's man-made. It's not a prescription drug. It's not something that has side effects. This is all natural, no side effects. You know, I find people are just tired of taking pills and then taking more pills because they have so many side effects from the pills they were already on. Pills are killing their stomach and stuff. It's just, you know, in some ways there is a reason for pills and prescriptions and stuff, but a lot of them can be avoided, you know, with something all natural, and that's pretty incredible. So if you guys have any questions afterwards, Karen says she can testify to multiple things it's helped her with. Awesome. Oh yes, that's another one. Dan just asked, is there any THC in it? So our product is virtually zero THC. What does that mean? It means we have 0.03% THC, which means it will not get you high at all. I mean, I give this to my kids. I wouldn't give them anything that would make them high at all or feel funny or anything like that. So it doesn't make you feel funny. It doesn't make you high. It just has a very slight trace, just like certain foods that you eat would have slight trace minerals from, you know, being in the ground and stuff like that. So it's 0.03, which is a very, 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 you know, on most tests, undetectable amount of THC. So you can feel safe taking it and driving or taking it and doing any of your regular activities. I mean, there's some medications out there you take and it says on the package, do not drive and take this medication, which is kind of scary, right? Because it makes you sleepy or sluggish or just not with it. This is not like that. You can take this and you can drive. You can do any of your regular activities. It won't make you feel funny. It won't make you weird or anything like that. It won't make you high. And it won't make your dog high either. So, you know, I wouldn't give my dog a product that had THC in it. You know, that wouldn't be good for him. So, any other questions? So somebody said, if you have gastric bypass surgery, can you take it for a non-inflammatory? I have no idea because I'm not a doctor. But you guys, you know, you can ask your doctor these medical questions. I don't give medical advice because I'm just not qualified. I just, you know, I'm a mom that promotes the product and likes to see people benefit from it. But if you have, you know, medical questions, you have to check with your doctor on that. I know some people find it hard to talk to their doctor about something all natural because a lot of doctors would rather prescribe pills and prescriptions, you know, instead of offering some advice on an all natural product. And that's kind of the thing. It's hard because, you know, what if you could find something all natural to take and you didn't have to take all those prescriptions and stuff? I mean, it's hard to make a decision if you don't have a doctor that you feel comfortable talking to about it. So I understand a lot of that. I think I'll be different in the future. I think a lot of people just have to come around to, you know, a different way of thinking. There's kind of this idea that taking CBD oil is somehow some sort of, you know, something that's going to make you high or make you have all these weird side effects. And it's just not true, you know, and people kind of have to come around to of educating themselves and, you know, the way it really is. It's an all-natural product that has no side effects. Can I tag you in the link, Connie? Yes, I will. I'll post it here for you just as soon as I get off. What about children with autism? Tanya's asking. I have a really good friend. You can look her up, Sherilyn Morrison. She actually posts about her kids, her son in particular, has autism, and it's really helped him a lot. And she's actually done some live videos herself on the subject, and she's talked about it a bit. So I have seen, you know, quite a few people say it's helped their kids that have autism, which is incredible. I don't have any personal experience to that, but I can also give you a link to my blog where I have some testimonies from different parents that their kids have autism. Lori asked, do you know if it helps with sleeping? It helps me sleep. What are you doing? It helps me sleep. I don't really have any health issues, but when I started promoting it, I wanted to try it myself just to see, you know, what it was like. I didn't want to promote something that I hadn't tried myself, and I found when I take it before I go to bed, it helps me sleep all night. The first time, I was like shocked. I slept all night and woke up in the morning, and it was bizarre because ever since I had kids, I constantly wake up in the middle of the night. So that was pretty incredible for me to be able to start sleeping through the night. I feel so much more rested in the morning, you know, and it's just awful when you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep, and you know, it's no fun. So this has really helped me with that, which I'm really grateful for. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories too, Tanya, that, you know, there's some amazing things with kids with autism that are taking this and experiencing like dramatic difference. So that's pretty incredible. And the good thing about this, you know, people ask, well, is it good for this? Is it good for that? I can't make any medical claims, but I can tell you it doesn't hurt to try. It's something all natural. It's something that doesn't have any side effects. And so it doesn't hurt to try it. Try it, see if it makes a difference in your life. I mean, I didn't even have any health issues, but it made a huge difference in my life just because I'm sleeping better, and getting a better sleep means, you know, I'm a better mom the next day. I'm well rested. I work better. I, you know, get through the day better the next day. So that's incredible for me. And it's like, you know, if you're wondering about it, if you're curious, try it. You know, it's not going to hurt to try. How long does it take to get to you if you order it? Not very long. It's pretty fast. It ships out 1 to 2 business days, and then it goes through the postal system now, so it really doesn't take long at all. They've been pretty quick lately, which is nice. Everybody's in a hurry to get it, and then if you run out, everybody's in a hurry to get it again. So make sure if you are taking it and you see the bottle is like half empty or 3/4 empty, you might want to order more before you run out. I have a lot of people that think, well, it's helping me, but they don't realize how much it's helping them until they run out, and then they're like in a panic to get it again. So I hate to see that. Order again early, that way you have it. We also have a really good deal on a 4-pack. So one of the 500 is $69, so you can get 4 of them for $1.99. So it's like buying 3 and getting a free bottle. And you can do that with the 750 as well. It's just, it's going to be $20 extra per bottle for the 750. How many drops do I give the little dog? I usually give him a couple drops twice a day, and then I give him like a quarter or half of a, probably closer to a quarter of a treat. They're really easy to break, so if you have a little dog, you can get the treats and just, you know, you can break them up, or just do the oil and give them a couple of drops. People that have pets, I kind of recommend you do the oil first, or both. The treats are convenient, like really convenient, and dogs love the taste of them. So they're really good, like you can use them while you're training your dog and stuff like that too, because they taste so good. And it helps to keep them calm. I find it works so well for like he is so anxious. He goes, like you seen him a minute ago, he's like licking me, and you know, he gets just excited, right? So it's really good to calm him down so he's not so crazy all the time, because he can get pretty, you can get pretty crazy, can't you? Mm-hmm. But it helps with that. It helps with like if your dog has like separation anxiety. I find it helps him with that, because he follows me all over the house. Like if I go to the bathroom, he's in the bathroom. If I'm in the kitchen, he's there. If I'm working, he's usually on my lap. So he likes to follow me everywhere. And if he can't get to me, he gets kind of panicky. Don't you? So I'm just going to check here if you guys have, I see so many people are just still joining. If you're just joining, hi. You might have to replay this because I've gone on now for quite a while, but just about CBD oil and some products we have. The most exciting new product is the 250 milligram for dogs, which is $39, you know, and that's really good value for this. It's whole spectrum, you know, sourced in the US, really good quality product for your pets. And there's no harm in trying it. Same with people, you know, if you're curious if it's going to help your dog with pain or arthritis or anything like that, you know, why not try? We actually have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can try this on your pet or try it for yourself and see if it works. You know, there's no side effects or anything. It doesn't hurt to try. We also have the 4-pack. And in the 4-pack, you can include pet products too. When you get on the website, it can be kind of confusing because they've made it so that they've made it into different packs. So there's like a pet pack, there's a builder pack where you pick 1 product, there's a director pack, you can pick 4. And in that 4, you can mix the pet products with the people products. It's so funny. I get a lot of people go on my website and then they say, how come you only sell pet products? Because the first products listed on the site are for pets, and they don't scroll down a little bit more to see we have a 500 and a 750 that's for people. We also have 2 face creams that are really nice, and we have a relief cream, which is like instant relief you can use externally, like anywhere. A lot of people use it like if they have sore knees they get or anything like that. They'll use the relief. You can use it on your neck too. If you get a sore neck, you can rub it on. And you can also use the oil that way. A lot of people have skin conditions or stuff like that. They'll use the oil externally as well as internally. And people with headaches sometimes will rub it on their temples. I have people that say they get migraines and they rub the oil on their temples and they get like instant relief. It goes away. A couple of drops under the tongue and rub it on your temples, and the migraine, as they feel it coming on, it goes before it, you know, turns into a full-blown migraine. So a lot of people with migraines are using this and saying it's helping them quite a bit with that, which is great. I've never had a migraine, but I can only imagine. Is it possible to give your dog too much? I can tell you, I've read a lot about CBD, and the safest product you can give your dog or a person is the full spectrum like we have. A full spectrum CBD product is very safe. You see these isolates out there, they're not as safe to give to people as a full spectrum. Done a lot of research on this, and it's very hard to overdose as well on CBD, especially if you're using a high quality product. A lot of other companies out there, and I didn't mention this before, I forgot about it, they add a lot of stuff to their CBD. It's not a good quality CBD. If you look at our product and you look at the ingredients, we have our CBD oil and we have our hemp oil in it, which is the carrier oil. All of it has to have a carrier oil. And so it's 80% CBD and 20% hemp oil, and that's it. There's a tiny bit of peppermint flavor, but that's it. We don't add sunflower oil. We don't add coconut oil. If you're looking at a CBD product and it's got coconut oil in it, it's no good. It's garbage. Don't take it. I mean, you don't need that stuff in your CBD oil. Look for a high quality product that has 2 ingredients like ours. That's all that should be in it. You should not have other stuff in your CBD oil. You gotta be really careful about what you're buying. You might find something cheaper, but it's not gonna be better, and you're not gonna see the same results that you're gonna see from our product. When you see me posting testimonies every day, people are getting amazing results, but it's because they're using amazing product. You can't buy a lesser product and expect to get the same results. Another thing I'll mention, I had so many complaints about a company out there that offers free product if you pay the shipping. And they think it's great. People think they're getting some sort of deal, and then their credit cards are charged and charged and charged. I had one person say their credit card was charged $400 from them getting a free product, and all they had to pay was $5 shipping. I know the company. I have heard these stories again and again and again, and it breaks my heart because it's people that don't have the money, you know, to pay $400 for a product they thought was free. So be really careful out there. You know, there's a lot of scams, and I didn't plan on discussing this tonight at all. I'll tell you, if you order from our company, it's a one-time order. We don't charge your credit card again. We don't send you product you didn't ask for, you know. But I just want to tell you guys, just be really careful. I know a lot of you watch my video and then you go and do your own research. And you got to be careful about what you're researching, you know. If you don't know, you know, full spectrum is best, you might buy something else. You might think, oh, I'm getting a better deal than what she has. But you're getting a much lesser product. And that's not a good deal. It's not worth it to save, you know, $5, $10, $20, whatever it might be. If you're not going to see the same results, you might as well not purchase it at all, you know. You got to find a good quality product and a company that's going to charge you once, and that's it. That's not going to keep, you know, charging your card over and over again. So Tanya, for dose, she's asking like the amount you take, is it according to weight? For pets it is, but for people it's not. People, I tell them all to start with the same amount, which is 5 drops twice a day, and do that for the first week and then increase slowly, because it's always better to start a product slowly. There's no rush. I know we're all excited to feel better, but we want to do it the right way, and increasing slowly will get you the best results because it helps you figure out the correct amount for you. You don't want to take too much of it for a couple of reasons. There's just no need of it. And second of all, why waste the product? Why take more than you need? It's not going to harm you in any way, but you know, it's kind of a waste of a product if you take 20 drops a day and you only need 10 drops a day. So, you know, that's one reason to do it slowly, to find the right amount. You know, you just want to take what you have to. It's not going to harm you to take more, but it's just going to cost you more product if you do. So Dan saying, I guess I was really asking, could I give him your strength? Yes. So my dog is only 5 pounds, and when HempWorx first came out, we didn't have a pet product, so I gave him the 500, and I give him 1 to 2 drops of that a day. And then when I got the 250, I still give him the same amount, but that's because he has some of the treats too. So say if he wasn't getting any of the treats, I would give him, instead of 1 to 2 drops of the 500, I'd give him, you know, 2 to 3 drops or 3 to 4 drops of the 250. I know when he has the right amount because he's comfortable. If I see him, you know, going back to walking on 3 legs, I know I need to give him, you know, a couple more drops of CBD, and then it relieves his pain like almost instantly for him. It's not like there's a waiting period or it has to, you know, work into his body. It's almost instant for Buddy that, you know, he'll just start running around the house again. And that's how I like to see him. He's only 2 years old. You know, I don't like to see my 2-year-old dog having to walk around on 3 legs. That's, you know, that's not what I want for him. But when he has the CBD every day, and he has it when he should, he's very comfortable. He's running around. He's happy. He's, you know, out walking. And that's the thing, like the vet said, it's good for him to exercise. It's good for him to build that muscle up and stuff in his legs, but it's hard for him to do when he can't walk on all 4. So it's a win-win with us with the CBD and him taking that. So Lori says, what is too much? So what I meant was just, you know, there's no point in somebody taking 20 drops a day if they only need 10. Usually people can work up to like a full dropper a couple of times a day as needed. So, you know, there's not really a don't take this much sort of thing. Is there a smaller bottle to purchase to try first? Linda, there's not. There's just those bottles, but we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you try it, you know, take it for a few weeks, find it doesn't work, you can return it. I've never heard of that though. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So I urge you, you know, to go ahead and try it. We do have the pet one that's smaller for pets, but you know, I don't recommend that for humans because it's not the right strength. It's only 250 milligram, and it's bacon flavor, which sounds really good. I love bacon, but this doesn't taste. It doesn't taste. I haven't tasted it, but maybe I should. Maybe it does taste good. It just doesn't. It doesn't smell that good, but the dog, he loves the smell of it, so I don't know. Anyways, I am going to That's great, Valerie. So Valerie says she had stomach problems for anxiety and it relieved it. That's amazing. There's a ton of people that have anxiety and using CBD oil and finding it really helps them. If you guys have any questions about ordering or about the product, maybe you're not sure if you should try the 500 or the 750, you can call 1-800-253-4201. Sorry, I think I froze for a sec. If you guys have any questions, or if you're not sure if you should order the 500 or 750, or maybe you'd like to order by phone, you can call and have it processed by phone or talk to somebody. It's 1-800-253-4201, or you can go to my website. It's organichempworx.com. It's also up above this video here. If you have any questions, you can message me. If you have questions and you commented and I missed them, I will follow up and answer them after the video, or if you're not seeing this live, you're seeing it later on. Feel free to still leave a comment or a question, and I do check back, and I do try to answer everybody, or I do answer everybody. Even if you're just saying hi, I try and say hi back to people, you know, just to reach out to you all, let you know I do see your comments. I do really appreciate them so much, because it's a struggle to get seen on Facebook, and I find the commenting really helps. So I try to comment back to all of you, and just want to say thank you to all of you who have commented on this video. It really helps my videos be seen. It helps us connect. I love seeing you guys. Thank you so much for the hearts and the thumbs up and the one angry face of somebody that's very angry out there at me right now. But anyways, thank you so much for Maybe they were angry about Facebook. I would hate to think somebody's angry at me watching this video. So maybe they were angry about Facebook. I'm angry at Facebook too, because they seem to be hiding me. I have people that come and say, Barb, where have you been? I thought you stopped posting, and I'm still here. So keep commenting, and hopefully you will see me more. And I'll see you guys again in the future on my next live. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment here. I will be checking back to answer them all, or you can private message me, or you can give a call at that number that's listed above the video. Have a great evening, guys. We'll talk again soon. Love ya.